Hey everyone, welcome to this week's edition of GatorBites. So it is hard to believe that we are nearing November, which means Thanksgiving, which means then December, which means then Christmas. But it's true, we are. And so much has happened this year already. But as we head toward closing out 2020, we still have a couple of months to really give God our best. How that's going to look is going to be different for all of us, but it's going to be a personal decision that you're going to have to make. But remember, you have brothers and sisters in the church who love you and who will help you, absolutely help you each and every step of the way. This pandemic hasn't been easy, but God has not deserted us, and He has provided us with everything that we've needed to stay strong and stay connected. We've been confronted with a lot of different things. We've been confronted with having to stop and really consider where we are as a country and as a church when it comes to how we see diversity and how we confront inequality in every aspect of the word. And I really believe that God has actually been with us throughout this process as well. So we're facing also a very contentious presidential election. And in just a couple of weeks, it could get crazy. And so we're having to prepare our hearts for this election as Christians. None of this stuff is easy, but again, God is with us and we have each other, and I hope and I pray that we find comfort in that. So continue to hang in there as we race through the 2020 finish line. Now, speaking of presidential election, the leadership of Campus View felt it was very important for us to address how we should approach this election as a body. And so this past Wednesday, Kyle Eastman kicked off a two-part series on Jesus and politics. And so if you have not had a chance yet to listen to Kyle's lesson, it is amazing. So I encourage you, go to our website, check it out on our sermon page. I really do think it will help really stir your heart and help us know how to come at this from the right perspective. Next Wednesday, I'm going to be speaking about the sovereignty of God. A look at no matter what unfolds this election, whether your guy wins or not, God is in control, and we as disciples of Jesus are charged with being a light to the world, to this country, and to Gainesville. God has a plan, and we can't forget that. So check out Kyle's lesson, and then tune in next Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. for my lesson. This Sunday, we're going to be continuing our Sermon on the Mount series. Last week, Max Plager, our young intern, did a phenomenal job preaching his first sermon to the entire church. He preached on salt and light. This Sunday, we'll be looking at Matthew chapter 5, verses 21 through 48. Join us for one of our two services, either at 9 a.m. or 11 a.m. here at the building, or you can live stream us on Twitch or Facebook Live at 11 a.m. We'll be having another blood drive as well this Sunday. The Life South bus is going to be right out front, and they're going to be there from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. If you are a blood donor, Life South really wants your blood. They need your blood. Also, I wanted to remind us, since things have been crazy with our worship services, not to forget to turn in your offering by either giving it online or sending your offering to the building. We will get back to passing our offering bags in time, but for now, we just want to keep us from having to pass things around from hand to hand as we do our best to keep everyone healthy and safe from the coronavirus. Also, we are a little over 50 days away from closing out our talent giving. Together as a body, we pledged $107,000. And so far, we've collected a little over $64,000. Amen. So we have about $43,000 more to turn in to reach our goal. And I'm praying that we'll get there. If you like a good scare, but don't know how to get one safely without there being any long-term ramifications to you, then you're not going to want to miss the haunted hallway that some of our young folks here at Campus View are going to be putting together right here in the building for the community on October 30th from 7:30 p.m. until about 10 p.m. Parents, if you have young ones who are interested, I just want to give you an FYI. This is going to be very scary, so you're going to have to count the cost before bringing them to the haunted hallway. It's going to be scary, really, really scary. So enter at your own risk. As I close out, I wanted to let you know that I'm very, Brothers and sisters, I'm very, very proud of you. And as I said earlier, the pandemic, it hasn't been easy for us, but you have hung in there. You are fighting, and I'm so, so grateful, and I'm so, so proud of each and every one of you. You know, none of us have probably handled this pandemic perfectly. I know I haven't, but we're here, and we love God, and we love each other. And so thank you for all of the support and the way that you've hung in there. Thank you for the support that you've shown me and for Kyle and for the elders, for JP. Just very, very grateful for all of you. I love you so much. I pray that you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next week on GatorBites. Wow, it just got very bright out here. So good timing.